What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? My name is Shocks and this is Shocks Capital YouTube channel. Today we want to talk about this simple M1 V75 strategy that can use to trade on Deriv. If you want to open an account, there are links in the description down below so that you can be able to use this particular broker and you can be able to trade these indices. So this is a simple scalping method that I'm going to show you. So what you do is simple. You start on the M15, you go on the M1 and you get in your trade. So number one, the job or the reason of you looking at the M15 is simple. You are looking at the bias that the trade is giving you. So we are going to be looking for one thing, the bias, the direction that you are seeing on the M15, and you're going to replicate that direction on the on the M1. So stay around and I'll show you how to do this one. So first of all, what you do is you analyze what you are seeing in the in the picture. So from here, what we are seeing here, this is the M15, and if we look closely, you can see that we were in an uptrend from this area right here up to where price is currently trading. But you look for one thing, and what do you see? There is one indicator of price going in a particular direction than the other. So that indicator is what? Is a break of a low or a break of a high. So from what you are seeing here, you can clearly see that we did break this high. So when this high was taken out by this one, this was a clear sign of what? Of an uptrend. So what you do is, after you see a break like this, be it in the upward direction or in the downward direction, you go to the M1 and try to get trades that in form of this break. So here we have taken out here. So what do? We go to the M1 and try to get a trade that confirms to that idea. All right, so this is the break that you are seeing, that you were seeing on M15. So we get here, what do we look for? We look for a retest of a point of interest, or we look for our market structure. So what do you see? You first identify where price is going, and where price is coming from. So price is coming from this angle here, and price is targeting these highs, as you can see from your left. So these highs are your targets in terms of where price is going, right? These highs on the M1, these are your targets, and this being the ultimate target that you can clearly identify on your chart. So you identify this. What do you do next? What you do is simple. You look at what price is doing, so where price is coming from and how price is moving. So price is coming from here. We want to understand the market structure of this price movements. So what do you see? You see that we have this first break of structure, then we have this other break of structure, then after that, what do we have? We have another break here and break, and price is going. So what do? You wait for the break of the high on the M15, which is this one. So when the high on the M15 is taken out, you then try to consider the breaks of the minor structures. So the break that we need is here, as you can see here, because this was consolidating on the M15. Want a clear break from the M15, and a clear break is where we have a break here. And what your break is telling you, that price is going up from the M1 perspective. So what you do then is you identify your demand zone, or your point of interest, or your order blocks, if you want to use the language from this channel, right? So if you don't know anything about these things that I'm talking about, there are plenty videos on this channel that explain each and every concept that I'm talking about in this video. So you do yourself a favor to pause this video, go and listen, and then you come back to this one and you'll be able to understand what you are doing. So after this, what are you waiting for? Remember, this is M1, so you don't want to be jumping in front of a falling knife or something like that. So what we are doing here is simple. We want price to get into the order block, as you can see in these two green lines, right? And you want a confirmation. And what is the confirmation? The confirmation is you want a green candle from the order block. If you want to sell, you want to see a red candle. If you are using the colors that are like mine, right? So this is what you are doing. You have price breaking your high, and you have price coming back to retest the order block, and you want to see price getting into the order block, then price getting out of the order block. So in this case, what we are talking about is you want to see this green candle. After this one, you get your buy positions there. And what are you targeting? Remember, you are looking at this one, at this high. So this is your high and this is your first target. If you are familiar with volatility 75, you would know that this is a very good movement for a couple of hundreds or even thousands, if you know what you are doing with your lots. So this is what we want to see, and this is how we are executing this particular trade. So let's go and look at a sell example so that we can see what we are doing on the flip side. Right, on this side, on the flip side, what do you see? You see that we had a double top here. So this is your double top, as you can see. So this is your double top. After that, what do you see again? You see that we took out this low. So after taking out this low, what comes to your mind should be, you should be getting some sales in on the M1. Why? Because you want to get involved in what move? In this move right here on the M1, and you get ways to enter all these moves. But what I want you to do or to master is to get this move that comes directly after a break of a low on the M15. So let's go to the M1 and try to see how we could have taken advantage of this break on the M1. So this is the break on the M15. Let's go and see it from the M1 and try to identify a trade opportunity or a way to get involved. From what you are seeing on the M1 here, you can clearly see that we have a market structure that is going down from here up to down here. So remember, number one, what we look for. Number one, we look for targets where price might reach for, and these are these lows that we are talking about, right? And after that, what do we look for? We look for where we look from where price is coming from. So price is coming from here, and if you can clearly see what price is doing on this chart here, you can clearly see that after this break here, we had price retracing back to the flip zone. Remember, if price breaks a low and comes back to retest it, it's like support turning resistance or resistance turning support, or any other way around of looking at it. But from this side, this is a flip zone or a flip area where you are seeing price retracing back to the a break point, right? So what do you look for? Remember, we are looking at points of interest. So it can be the flip zone, or it can be this area there, which can work as a supply zone, or it can work as an order block to push price down. So how do you know where price is going to turn from? A lot of people will ask that question, and I just want to make it clear to you guys. If you are looking at this, you can clearly see that this was the flip zone, and this was the order block. So you are sitting in front of your computer, and you can't figure out what happens here. So what you see is price getting back to this flip zone, right? And confirming with this red candle. So this confirmation is what you are looking for. So if it confirms at the flip zone, you enter. If it confirms at the order block, you enter like that and you go down. So this is what you are doing. Remember, we marked a low right here where we were looking at price going, right? So that particular low that we've marked is our take profit. So remember, this is scalping and this is trading on the M1. So don't act like you know where this thing is going, right? So you have to take what's yours and run as fast as you can, so that you secure your money, right? And if you don't know how to trade volatility indices, any of them, it can be volatility 75, 51s, 50, 75, things like that, you have to create an account with the links in the description down below and start trading. If you don't know how to use it, and if you want to join our community of traders, you can find the links in the description down below and be part of us and enjoy free signals from shocks himself. So here is this is what I wanted to show you. So after you enter your trade there, your stop loss goes above the structure, your take profit goes there. If you know how to play with your lots, you know this is a very good opportunity for you to make a lot of money. Shocks out. I'll see you on the next one. I hope you tune in.